Zemansky, that's on. Good. Good evening, everyone. I'm Billy Depew here with Matt Frazetta, Zach Barat, and Mr. Barat as the Mustangs take on a conference rival in the Armstrong Riverhawks. In conference play, Armstrong is 2-4, while Plum is 4-5. Armstrong is led by head coach Ralph McGinnis, and Plum is led by head coach Mark Marino. Some players to watch out for tonight. Gavin Szymanski for the Riverhawks, an all-around great scorer and can really knock down them jumpers. For the Mustangs, you should look out for Alex Matolo. Now, Alex isn't much of a scorer, but he leads the Mustangs defense with a physical play on and off the ball and crashes to the hoop for rebounds very well. I think we're in a good store. I think we're in store for a good game tonight. Starting with Zach, what do you think?
Well, I'm pretty excited to see the Plum Mustangs play right now. Hopefully Plum pull off with the win, and hopefully they slowly get closer to a playoff spot future on in the future for the Plum Mustangs. How about you, Matt?
Yep, coming off a loss against Shaler. I think they should be hungry for tonight's game and beat the Riverhawks.
You know what, guys? Good intro, Billy. Plum has to hold serve here tonight, guys. Obviously, they won at Armstrong. The big game is obviously next week against the Kiski Cavaliers at Kiski. Plum's able to win tonight, win on Tuesday, and they've already beat Armstrong once. We lost to Kiski here by 2 points. Then they set themselves up for a rematch with Franklin Regional, which we won that game. And they hold serve in those three. They're going to the playoffs, which would be a tremendous accomplishment from where the team was the last 2 years. But yet, one thing at a time. You got the Riverhawks here, who struggled this year. So we're listening to Nick Nardo now, Plum TV3 student across the PA, replacing Rudy Seneca tonight. So, we want to see the Mustangs jump out early. We were here against Mars, jumped out way fast, and that was against a highly ranked team. If they start off a little sluggish tonight, guys, could be a battle that they're not ready for. Because I'm sure Mars came to Plum thinking, oh, we're going to Plum, we got this. And I think the Plum mentality tonight is, oh, we beat Armstrong once. And Matt, you know that. Bill, you know that. You've played teams twice in the season. Oh, yeah, we got this. But every game's different.
And here we go, folks. Tip-off is underway.
Max Matolsky with the tip.
Ooh. Plum's not going to win that tip, but Connor Moss gets it. Papilli at the top. Swings it to Matolo. Finds Matolsi in the corner. Connor's going to call for a screen. Matolsi's going to set it. Can't get it to go. He's going to hit Matolsi in the low post. He's going to drive down. Finds Moss in the corner for the three. And the Mustangs off to a good start by a three from Connor Moss.
Connor always finding those open shots, knocking them down.
Armstrong has the ball. He's going to send it to Szymanski.
It looks like he almost traveled.
Yeah.
There. That was a close one.
Huddick with the top of the key. They're going to do one dribble drive, and he's going to draw the foul. Foul's going to be on number 2, Connor Moss.
You don't want to see Connor Moss getting in foul trouble anytime soon. And pick up that first foul here, guys. 59 seconds in. Not a good sign for the Mustangs, but it's early. Anything can happen.
As Cole Brown is going to make his first free throw for the Riverhawks. He's going to shoot. Hits off the front of the rim. Riverhawks maintain possession. Deep corner three. Cannot get it to go. And Moss finally gets a rebound. He's going to push down the floor. Almost loses the ball. Spin it. Moss with the drive. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. And he is going to draw a foul.
Connor being really aggressive tonight. First two possessions.
23, Gavin Szymanski.
And guys, we've seen it in recent games. Carter Moss rarely misses free throws. I'm pretty sure against Mars, he made every single free throw. And
Yeah, he might have, Billy, honestly. I don't remember him missing that.
I think he might have missed one. I think
Maybe.
it was like 6 or
drains his
7.
first free throw.
One miss this whole year.
Which is a skill you can practice anywhere.
Yep.
You know, backyard, playground, mat, anywhere.
He'll take it, and he's going to make his second free throw. Moss already jumping out of the gate, as we saw last week with the early start for him, has 5 points tonight.
As we see Plum with that high press like they did against Mars.
Yeah, full court pressure there,
Yeah.
Zach. And they sit back in, go man to man. Or no, they're playing a zone.
Yeah.
Smansky's going to find Brown.
Maybe a matchup zone. Now they seem to be running with everyone.
Some great defense played by the Mustangs. Tulsi has a matchup on the top of the key. Great defense. Going to have the ref start and count for 5 seconds.
Oh, almost a turnover.
We get a dribble drive here, and the layup is going to get it to go. As Papilli's going to push up the floor right away. Moss is going to set a screen for Matolo.
Oh boy, Max was
Max
open
posting
there.
up.
Max is going to go up, and he's going to get it to go. Max Matolsi with his first bucket of the night.
You know, I got an opportunity to talk to Max today, and against Shaler, they didn't really finish their layups. They need to work on attacking the basket. I think they're doing it tonight.
Expect to see that more from the Mustangs, as that's one of their best abilities on offense, is the ability to drive to the hoop. You're going to find Brown at the top of the key. Swings it to Szymanski as he takes the three. Cannot get it to go. Tulsi with the box out, and the ball's going the other way.
Seemed to be an odd shot there. Not a good shot select. Kind of like arched that, threw that up, guys.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Barat, I actually think from watching previous games, that is his jump shot.
Yeah.
It's very
Is it
weird.
really?
Yes.
Very odd jump shot.
Very odd jump shot. He likes to shoot well. Flinko with a spin. He's going to find Papilli.
Pass to
Matolsi
Max.
down low. He's going to try to take it up, and he gets it to go.
Great move by Max Matolsi.
Like Billy said, driving the basket, good points for the Plum Mustangs as they're up 9-3 with 4:40 left now.
Matolsi might be in a little bit of a height disadvantage here by a couple inches, but still is able to finish with very physical play. And I think we've seen that from the Mustangs a lot, is a lot of physical play.
Yeah.
Well, you had Mars come in, very physical team, and Plum, you know, held their own and then some.
They're going to take another three. Matolsi's going to grab that one. He's going to find his point guard, Luke Papilli, as he really drives the ball down court. Papilli's going to lose it. Turnover by the Mustangs. They're going to push the floor. One dribble drive. Good defense by Flinko.
Gotta grab a rebound.
Cannot get to go. A great pass to Szymanski. Gets the layup to go.
Basket good by Gavin Szymanski.
With 3:50 left to go in the first quarter, the score is 9-5 Mustangs, as Moss has the ball in the wing. Moss going to fumble the ball a little bit, and they
Travel.
are going to call that a travel.
I don't know about that right there.
Yeah, he traveled, Zach.
Checking into the game.
As soon as that ball was kind of deflected and hit, he was still moving his feet. It's a good call. You hate to see that called against the Mustangs, but
Olsen.
it is what it is. Plum still just joining us. 3:44 left in the first. Running clock now.
And
9-5.
Adam Cotfish checked in for the Mustangs, a freshman seeing a lot of minutes here midway through the season.
We just watched him at the end of the JV game, guys.
Yeah.
Also, Caden Olsen checked into the game.
Screen is set. Another three.
It's off. the front.
Cole Brown is going to get the rebound. There he is. Szymanski
Ooh.
cannot get it to go. Matolo with the rebound. He's going to find the freshman, Kodvis. Great pass to Matolsi. Moss from the three. Cannot get it to go.
Plum struggling a little bit, guys, on the,
Offensive side.
yeah.
Just
Gotta
a little.
finish and make those shots.
Finish those shots. You're right, Matt.
I think if we find Matolsi in the paint, I think the Mustangs will be okay, as he already has 4 points for the Mustangs in the paint.
Yeah.
That was not a good
A
pass.
questionable pass. Matolsi's going to get the ball. He's going to one dribble drive. And once again, Matolsi finds his way to the basket. That's 6 points for Matolsi.
Hey, and you never see it, a center being one of your most athletic players on the court.
And one of the top scorers on the team right now as
30
well.
second timeout for the Mustangs.
As Armstrong calls a timeout, Mustangs are up 11-5.
As we see Plum with a pretty good start as the first quarter, well, we don't see the time right now, but like right around 3 minutes left. Plum with a strong start. And Billy, if I'm right, they haven't had that many fouls from the past 2 games. They did a lot of, they were in a lot of foul trouble. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I've mentioned some of the Mustangs' big guys, such as Max Matolsi, some other big guys have been getting in foul trouble these past recent games. And
they've cleaned it up.
yeah,
That's how it's been the whole season. We've been getting in foul trouble. We're going into the bonus, and
Yeah, double
hasn't
bonus.
been
Yep.
working out for them.
As
Mustangs are going to get him in a trap.
Will Brewer has entered the game as well as he plays some defense there.
And a great tip by Alex Matol. Is going to try to save it, but cannot get it. Good effort by Alex.
I'm sorry, Billy. I think that's why Coach Marino called timeout there after, we went up 11-5. I was thinking, why is he, like, we're up by 6. I think he wanted to come out here and put a little more pressure on the Red Hawks and, like, go to a strict, hard trap, full court trap.
Mm-hmm. Once again, Armstrong's going to try to resort to the one dribble drive, and it's going to be a turnover for Armstrong as Ian Hunter checks in for Max Matolsi, who had a hard-fought first quarter for the Mustangs. 6 points for the Mustangs so far.
Ian Hunter entered the game.
And as Plum, we said, missing some open shots this quarter. Armstrong the same way here, guys.
He's going to find Matolo. Cross body. Finds Flanko as he's going to call out a play. He's going to drive. Cannot get it to go. Brown with the rebound. Going to find. Oh, well, can't find anyone actually. It's going to be a turnover for Armstrong.
Hey,
Few of those tonight for
the
them.
aggressive drive by Nick Flinko, being very
Connor
physical.
Moss, number 1,
And I think that's what they have to keep on doing is attacking the basket.
Yeah.
Yep.
Papilli with the ball at the top of the key is going to find Matolo. Matolo ball fakes back to his point guard. Finds Moss in his hot spot in the corner. Oh,
Kick.
good thing that did hit off his foot. The ref is going to call a kick ball. Billy tried throwing a bounce pass to Matolo, but Armstrong did kick the ball.
You know, I've seen in the past few games the Mustangs going up against man-to-man defense. It's been a lot better for them. Or actually, yeah, it's been a lot better for them. In the Indiana game, they were kind of struggling a little bit driving into the basket, but they managed to get a win out of that one. But
Yeah.
I think man-to-man defense is their best bet for.
Papilli takes a three, and a great shot by
nice
Papilli.
shot by Papilli.
Luke Papilli for 3.
If you don't want to guard him, he's going to make you pay for it, folks, as he knocks down the three right there. Szymanski finds his guard at the top of the key. He's going to get the ball back. I don't know why he's looking at his coach.
A minute left before the first quarter ends.
Yeah, a little bit of a run here, guys, by the Mustangs here to end the first.
Szymanski's going to try to get a dribble drive. Gets stopped by Matolo. Armstrong's trying to find a bucket. A great bounce pass.
Good play there. Good
Nice
play by the
backdoor.
Red Hawks. 14-7, 30 seconds left.
Basket good by
As we know, there's no shot clock in the high school, so we might see Luke just trying to wait out the clock and try to get the last shot off before the first quarter
Couldn't
ends.
agree more.
With 20 seconds now, as Luke just holds it up by the half court.
So they're going to start running their play. Papilli still with the ball, finds Matolo. He's going to find Moss at the high post. He's going to make a spin. Takes a lot of contact.
Foul
No
there.
call. Ian Hunter.
Good defense by Ian
Whoa.
Hunter there, huh?
Yeah.
Create
All
a
right, Ian.
turnover. So,
Get the ball back.
yeah, let's set the table here. 14-7 Mustangs, 7 seconds left. Matolo inbounding.
maybe try to find an easy inside bucket here at the end as they run blocks. It's going to find Papilli in the corner. 3 seconds left to put up a shot. Moss takes a shot from his corner.
Ooh.
Cannot get it to go. Folks, after 1 quarter of play, your score is 14-7 Mustangs. And guys, what approach do we see the Mustangs taking on here from here on out? What do you think they have to change?
I don't think they have to change anything. I think, if anything, because he's going pretty deep already. He subbed and probably went 8, 9 deep on the bench. I think you're going to see more full court pressure, try to run him right out of the building.
And offensively, I think they're just going to keep driving to the basket. Got some great scorers on Plum, so I think we can get some buckets.
Yeah, he rotated Ian in and Max in at the 5 spot, at the big spot. So, you know, I can see him continuing trying to do that.
Yeah, once again, I think we got to hit the big guys down low. Ian Hunter, Max Vitolsi. Ian hasn't had a chance to score tonight, but if we, from what I've seen from Armstrong, not very much physical play. Not strong defense down in the paint, and I think the Mustangs, if they keep on feeding the paint, I think that they will have success on the offensive side of the ball. Defense, I think they're perfect. I don't think they have to change anything.
Yeah, and the Mustangs aren't a huge team either. They're working as a small team, and they're working for it.
Yeah. And Szymanski's going to start at the top of the key. Ian Hunter playing some defense on the wing. Trying to find Brown, cannot get it to go. Mustangs are going to take possession.
Just turnover after
It's Max
turnover
Vitolsi.
for the Riverhawks.
Max Vitolsi checks in to the game for Ian Hunter.
This is where Plum's got to take their points, get the counter, and take advantage of Armstrong's turnovers here.
Philly with the ball at the top of the key. We're going to call motion. Moss is going to make the move on the high post. Oh, a great hop step by Papilli. Cannot get it to go. Another hop step by Will Brewer. What a play. Plum's playing mid-court defense. Will Brewer high up on presses. He's going to get beat.
Good
Max
help by
Vitolsi
Max.
with a great defense. It's going to be off of Armstrong's foot. And Tarasi Means is going to check in for the Mustangs.
For the Mustangs, number 11, Tarasi Means.
A little bit of trouble at practice the other day, but glad to see him out here. Stuff happens, and it's part of being part of a team.
Yep.
Very athletic guard Tarasi is.
And hopefully we can see him as a scoring outlet as Flinko takes a 3. Good shot by Nick Flinko. Is going to get that one to go. Guys, we've seen it all season from Flinko. We know what he could do. One of Plum's, if not Plum's best three-point shooter.
Having a great senior year.
Good ball fake by Armstrong in the paint. Has a wide open shot, but it's going to try to take it to Brown. He's going to go for the one dribble layup. Cannot get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Blocked by Moss. As Alex Matolo checks back in for the Mustangs for Connor Moss to give him a rest. I don't think he stepped off the court yet, folks.
Yeah, and that's how it's been, Billy. Connor's been playing a whole lot. But, yeah, he's been having trouble with his ankle. Glad to see him 100% tonight.
Also, another player who we are expecting to get some minutes tonight who is coming off the IR, Tyler Kolinkowski. Sorry.
All good.
We got the brothers on here.
Oh, yeah. Who did make an appearance last game from the JV against Indiana, I'm pretty sure.
Armstrong's having a tough time moving the ball around. Mustangs playing great defense. Szymanski going to take the 3. No good as Batolsi racks up another rebound for the Mustangs. Batol's going to push the floor. He finds Means. Means is going to drive in. Good bucket to go. Great fast break by the Mustangs.
Very athletic play by Tarasi there.
And now we see the Plum Mustangs getting on a little run here as they're up 21-7 now.
As they should.
Yep.
Armstrong's going to try to rely on their best scorer, Szymanski, who we haven't seen much of tonight.
I don't think he scored yet either. He might have.
Pull-up jumper, no good. They're going to get the rebound. They're saying not going to step out of bounds. He finds Szymanski. Good to go. Szymanski hits his first three of the night.
You know, I've been watching the Hawks. I haven't seen a play ran. I've only seen
No.
them just run around, setting
Oh.
screens, running back doors.
And Luke Papilli, very athletic layup, cannot get it to go. Riverhawks are going to drive down the floor. This kid is just taking as many shots as he possibly can. Papilli's going to get the rebound. He's going to drive. He's going to go in.
And charge.
And they are going to call a charge.
Now we see Connor Moss about to check in.
Adam Huddick as well as for the Riverhawks.
And Tyler Kolinkowski, who we just mentioned, is coming back off of IR.
I don't remember his first time. He might have played. Did he play the first game?
I think so. I think so.
Did he must have gotten hurt on his first or second game.
Maverick Good in for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, good to see Kolinkowski back out on the floor.
Let's see how he does.
As he is locked up on Szymanski. Riverhawks are going to find Szymanski at the top of the key. He's going to call a screen from Brown. Matulsi breaking it up. Szymanski with a deep three, cannot get it to go. And Matulsi, great fight for the ball. Kolinkowski pushing the floor.
Ooh.
And they are going to call that a block.
And Szymanski trying to take over here. He needs to keep passing a little more.
As Kolinkowski already off to a hot start right out the gate.
Yep, could be some of his first points of the back from his injury. As he
Cannot get the first one to
the
go.
First one, a little unlucky there.
For those of you not aware about basketball, you do get 2 tries from the free throw line. Kolinkowski's going to take a second one. That's a swisheroonie. Mustangs are up 22-10.
For people just joining us, scores 22-10 our Mustangs with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Some great coordination there between Frazetta and Barat. Another 3 taken by Armstrong. That's off. Matulsi is just racking up rebounds.
Ooh.
And we're seeing more of the physicality out of Max here. Giving a nice smile to the crowd.
He should be smiling. If all goes well, he might finish out with a double-double tonight here, folks. 10 points and 10 rebounds at least.
You know, every coach loves that about a player, is the physicality
And
bring to the game.
And Matulsi in rare form, no fouls so far in this game.
Yeah, it is true, Billy.
Mustangs in general, Chris Brown's going to take a 3. Is his name Chris Brown? Excuse me, Cole Brown. Chris Brown can sing pretty well.
Yeah.
Kolinkowski with the ball at the top of the key. He's going to find Moss. Matol tries to get it cut. Tulsi at the top of the key. He's going to try to post up. They're going to try to find him, number 24, with a great takeaway from Armstrong. No dribbles down the court. Good defense by Tarasi, but they are going to get the ball back. Szymanski tries to take a shot. He's going to find his man wide open in the corner. Good ball fake. And Armstrong is just having a tough time hitting the rim.
Yeah, but Plum's got to find those rebounds.
We got to get a rebound.
Got to get a rebound here.
Couldn't agree more. As an athletic layup for Maverick Good. Another player to watch for Armstrong. Also one of Armstrong's leading scorers. Matola's going to drive. Cannot get it to go. A little bit of a toe drag there. On Oslin. Oslin kicks it back to Huddick. Huddick's going to find Maverick Good.
Ball fake by
Olsen's going to find him. Szymanski at the top of the key. Brown has it in the corner. He's going to get out of there.
Oh.
Moss playing good defense in the corner.
Ooh.
They are going to call a moving screen on Brown.
Seemed like Armstrong had a good possession there. They killed a good minute and a half
Fouls
right
on
there.
Number 32, Max Matulski, his first team
And there's
foul.
Max's
Oh,
first.
my mistake. I
In
thought
the
that
game
was
for the
a
Mustangs, number 23,
moving
Ian
screen. Spatulsi gets his first foul call for the night. Brown in the corner.
Rossi playing great defense.
Yeah, great defense by Tarasi.
Ian Hunter
Connor
with the
Moss
steal.
forces the turnover. And
Oh.
Ian Hunter,
Having trouble getting the ball
we got to
there.
get the ball there. And my God, did somebody rub butter on that ball? But Armstrong could not get the layup to go. Man, Ian Hunter, folks, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but Ian Hunter could just not hold on to the ball. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
You got to finish those rebounds and take advantage of that turnover that they had.
On Szymanski. Szymanski's just going to chuck up a shot. Does not get it to go. Kolonkowski gets the rebound. He's going to drive down the floor. He's going to find Moss on the wing. They're going to call a blocking foul. No good on the floor. Even though it was a weird shot,
Yeah.
could have been a shooting foul as Papilli checks back in for the Mustangs.
Number 2.
And so does Eli Wiles.
And in the game for the Riverhawks, number 2, Eli Wiles.
So guys, what do you think final score is going to be tonight?
Phew.
Well, it's tough to say, but I think the Mustangs should win by 15 to 20 points.
Whew, bold prediction,
As do
Billy.
I.
As
do
Moss.
I.
Moss.
Prediction.
Basket good by Connor
What do you
Moss.
think, Zach?
I think it's gonna depend on how fast Armstrong comes out after halftime. I think if they come out a little
For
sluggish,
sure.
I think Plum might win by 15 to 20, as you said. But if Armstrong comes out hard and the Mustangs just start off a little slow, not able to finish those rebounds, then you could see a little tighter game. I
My
think.
gosh. Armstrong is just really having a tough time hitting the rim. So they are going to call a foul. I believe it's on Connor Moss.
I think that was on
As-
Foul number 4,
Matolo,
Alex.
yep.
Excuse me, Alex Matolo. Szymanski's going to line up for 2. Gets the first one to go.
Like I said, Szymanski's trying to control this game. He's got to move
Number
the
5,
ball a
Nick
little
Flinko.
better.
And in the game for the Riverhawks, 25, White.
Offensively for the Riverhawks, I think maybe they should stop letting number 5 shoot the ball.
They've had a lot of missed opportunities. Let's just say that.
This game, guys, even though it doesn't look like it, it's actually still a close game. The score's 24 to 17 as Armstrong knocks down 2 free throws right there.
Yep.
Phillies on the left wing. He's going to find Tarasi out by the logo.
Plum might need a little momentum here right before the end of the half.
No doubt. Give and go to Papilli, or excuse me, Flinko back to Papilli. Connor Moss trying to work high-low post. Flinko's going to drive in, cannot get it to go. Rebound by Pampino.
Armstrong might get the final shot here with just under 10 seconds left now.
5 seconds left to go. Szymanski might try to get a shot off here. He's going to drive. Good defense. And another block by Ian Hunter. And a great defensive play by Luke Papilli to end the quarter. Folks,
At the half,
your score
Riverhawks
after
lead
2
17.
is 24 to 17. Folks, as the half ends, we're sorry about the audio. Cheerleaders are putting on a performance for us. Your score 24 to 17. We'll be back. Hello, everyone. I'm Billy Depew, back with Matthew Frazetta, just to talk about the Mustangs' upcoming schedule and recent play. So, Matt, sorry, I'm doing this off the top of my head. I don't have anything written down. So the Mustangs are already off to a good start. So as I was saying, Mustangs off to a good start tonight. Fraz, the score is still 24-17. It's still a close game. What do you think the Mustangs have to do to, further stretch their lead?
Keep being physical. Keep driving to the rim, playing good defense. I think they can improve on their offensive rebounds, as I think we could see. But yeah, I think if they just do that, they'll win this game and it'll be a blowout. What about you, Zach?
Plum's up by 7. Up by 7. And there's still another half to play, but personally I think the Plum Mustangs should pull off a win, just clean up their defense just a little, finish off those rebounds. Defensively, they've just had like a little slow start, I think, but still held them to 17 points. But I expect the Plum Mustangs to win and just hopefully pull off a successful win and maybe put in some of their JV players like we saw against Indiana.
I hope that's the outcome, Zach.
Yeah, that'd be nice to see.
Yeah, I think the one thing the Mustangs have to do is they have to take advantage of their strength. Watching Armstrong play, they're not really dominating. Well, I mean, offensive rebounds, it's not strength-wise, it's just Mustangs aren't really getting to the ball, weird bounces and stuff like that. But on the offensive side of the ball, the Mustangs, I think, really, really do have a strength advantage here. If we look at Matulsi tonight, already has 5 or 6 rebounds, some on the offensive side of the ball, and also has 6 points for the Mustangs and hasn't really gotten as much time as he used to, even though he's not in foul trouble.
Yeah, he's only had, I think he's had 1 foul total. 1, maybe 2.
That might be a new record for him.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We've seen Max foul out early.
Yeah, I did talk to Max. He said that he has improved his foul trouble, and he's hoping to keep it lower for upcoming games and possibly playoff games to stay in the game and get those minutes in to score.
Yeah, and as I was saying, I mean, Max, wide receiver for football,
Yeah.
probably the most athletic kid on the court, and he's a center.
Yeah, that's true. As we see some of the Plum Mustangs starting to warm up.
Now, if we talk about the Mustangs' upcoming schedule, I believe their next game is against Kiski. I'm not really sure if they did beat Kiski or not. Kiski's not a bad.
They did beat Kiski, I'm pretty sure.
They did beat Kiski. Kiski's not a bad team, but all these wins do count. Mustangs currently are in the playoff race. They would have a 4th seed, but
I think Kiski's ahead of them.
yeah. So this win against Kiski would be huge, and also the game after that, Franklin Regional. Guys, this Franklin Regional team is much different than they were. Plum already beat them once, but their team is different. They lost 2 big stars. Not really sure the names off the top of my head, but 2 starters. First one's out for the year with an injury, and another one just said, you know what?
I'm gonna head out.
I'm gonna head out. I'm done with basketball. Not really sure why. Basketball's one of my favorite sports.
You know, I was at that game, Billy.
Yeah?
I mean, Franklin made some stupid decisions. I mean, it was close game, down by 1, I believe, and one of the guys tried to dunk the ball, and he totally missed it. And that was a big part of Plum winning, just from Franklin making stupid decisions.
Yeah, and I think tonight, I'm not trying to down-talk the Mustangs at all, but watching Armstrong, the shots that they've taken, not pointing any fingers, but number 5 especially, the shots that they've taken really haven't been that smart. We've seen some shots from Szymanski that probably shouldn't have been shot. You know, we're talking like 2 to 3 feet behind the 3-point line, some really contested layups. I think they've actually shot in the ball more than the Mustangs, and I think if they would maybe make some better shots, they'd have a better chance. That goes for the Mustangs,
Yeah,
too.
I was going to counteract that, Billy. Like, when they miss those shots, sometimes Plum just isn't fast enough, or like we saw Ian Hunter just unable to get those rebounds in, and those rebounds come into play when you're only up by 7.
Yep.
They slowly tick away at your points if you can't finish off on those rebounds, and the other team counters that.
You know, I think the Mustangs' defense has been kind of shaky.
Yeah.
But if we look on the other side of the ball, I think the Mustangs are playing pretty well. If we look from previous games, Mustangs are averaging about 65, 70 points a game. So statistically, they're a little under their average, but as far as the pace is going for the game, I think the Mustangs are moving the ball really well on offense. And like I mentioned earlier, I think they have to keep on feeding the paint as we're down to 1 minute left until this second half starts for the Mustangs and Armstrong.
I want to say something, and we haven't talked about this player too much, but Connor Moss has been scoring uncontrollably this past season.
Yeah,
I mean, I haven't seen a game with him under 24 points.
Oh,
It's
no doubt.
It's amazing. And that game against Shaler, 28 points against the best #1 team in the section right now. And what he can do with the ball is just amazing.
Also put on a show against Mars, which is the #4 team in the state, as Alex Matolo is going to be inbounding the ball to Luke Papilli. And Papilli's going to get the ball at the top.
Luke Papilli passes to Alex Matolo. Looks for Flinko, odd pass.
Guys, you know, I talked about earlier.
And Flinko drives, misses off front iron.
Oh.
Flinko being physical.
Yeah.
Guys, I talked earlier about Matolo being great on the defensive side of the ball, way to crash for rebounds, really defensive player. I think one thing he has to focus on for next season, or even the remainder of this season, is being able to make a move and drive to the basket.
Good drive by number 13.
And
Alex with the great charging foul.
Yeah, you just saw him there.
literally, I
Going
just
with what you were saying, Billy, Alex's physicality and defense is impeccable.
Matola's going to check in, or excuse me, not check in,
Pass
check
to
in the
Luke
ball
Papilli.
for the
Yeah.
Mustangs.
Luke Papilli, very fundamentally sound player. Pass to Alex. Alex back to Luke. Luke drives. Tries to get the foul, but doesn't get it. Max, rebound. Jump ball, gonna be the Riverhawks.
A great play by
Or,
Mustangs.
my bad, the Plum Mustangs.
Matolsi fighting for yet another rebound.
Connor Moss driving in. Doesn't get the foul, but finishes.
Wow. That is just an uncanny drive by Moss. Don't really see that anywhere else, that ability.
Adam Huddock with the drive. Nope. On the ground.
Moss is actually getting into a little bit of foul trouble.
Sorry for that. Adam Huddock inbounding the ball.
Ooh.
Cole Brown.
Long
Back to
pass.
Jesse Ventura.
And guys, I don't know if you saw it there. He definitely thought about taking that shot.
Yeah.
That's what I talked about.
As it's been all game.
Yeah, that's what I talked about earlier. I don't know why they want to take these shots 3 feet behind the three-point line.
Ventura with the ball. Drives. Doesn't get the foul, but gets his own rebound and finishes.
Guys, once again, the Mustangs having in a little bit of a
Papilli
pickle when it
driving
comes
up
to
the court.
offensive rebounding.
Yeah. Still up by 7. With 6 minutes left now.
Nick Flinko with the ball.
Oh, and I don't know if you guys saw that, but Flinko was wide open off a back cut for the Mustangs as Moss tries to find his way high and low post. He's going to
Beating
find
Connor
Moss. No good to go. Matolsi fights for that. No foul call. He's still going to fight for the ball.
He still gets the
Gets
ball
it
out of
back.
that.
And
Alex
after all
Matolo
that,
to
he still
Max
has the ball.
Matolsi.
Wow.
Alex with the
Matolo.
shot. And a great
That's
shot.
good to go for Alex Matolo.
What a three by Alex Matolo there.
Cole
lead
Brown
by
taking
10
it
now.
in to Szymanski.
Oh,
Doesn't get
no.
the foul, but Alex
No
Matolo
foul.
gets the rebound
Good-
on the ground.
good
Luke
rebound by
Papilli
Alex.
going up the court. Luke loses the ball. Max gets it.
Yeah,
And way to draw the foul by Max Matolsi
Max
there.
got like meat in the back there.
Yeah.
As the guy almost.
He's probably going to feel, look at him, he's feeling that one.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did
my.
feel that one.
Fouls on number 5.
But good. That was good by Plum getting the ball back on the counter there. That's
Really?
Max
Oh, he's
feeling
feeling
that
it.
knee in the back right there.
Looked like he got hit in the head somewhere, too. He was
Yeah.
holding over his eye. And Matolsi with a tough miss.
Second into the game for the
Yeah,
Mustangs.
they're
I think that's distracted him right now.
Yeah.
10, Tyler
This will make the game up by 11 if he makes this now. With almost just 5 minutes left.
Number 32,
I wonder if that hit him in his
Michael
temple.
Quartz.
That might have.
Yeah, and he knows it. Ian Hunter checking in for him.
Yeah, I think the coach saw it too. As you said, Ian comes in.
24,
Number 24,
Olsen.
Caden Olsen in for the game. Huddock taking it up. And Michael Quartz with his first basket for the night. Tyler Kolnkowski in for the Plum Mustangs as well. Alex Matolo to Ian. Ian Hunter driving in, back to Will. Who's that? That's Plum Mustangs ball.
It's going to be tipped. Four minutes and 40 seconds left in this third quarter. The score is 30-21 Mustangs.
Nick Flinko with the shot.
Ooh.
Off left.
Kolnkowski's going to fight for that
Ooh.
rebound.
Great hustle.
Yeah, good hustle there. Unlucky there. But one thing I do like is how they put Ian Hunter in the game. He's like one of the only left-handed shooters on the team. I really like that because it puts some unique to the Plum Mustangs. 'Cause
Yep.
I don't really know any other left-handed shooters on Plum.
I don't think, Nick Killinger's the only other one.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
He is a sophomore.
Yep. And other thing about the Riverhawks is they're a very, very old team. They have a lot of seniors,
Good point, Matt.
one junior, and I think they have 2 sophomores and a freshman.
Yeah, they do lose some big experience there, but
Yep.
as Matt said, as Plum throws it around the three-point line.
Yeah, me and Matt were talking about this earlier today while we were researching for tonight's game. I don't know what Armstrong's going to do next year as far as their roster, as I believe they only have 4 or 5 returning players.
I didn't think I saw. I think the junior, or no. They were all seniors starting tonight. All seniors. So we got a new starting lineup for the Riverhawks next year.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they moved down. This is Plum quad A for basketball?
Plum basketball
They
is
are
5A.
5A.
5A?
Yes.
So I don't expect
How did he
Armstrong
get
to
that
move
pass?
down.
Yep.
I could see them moving down.
The roster right now, I could definitely, not just 4A, we could maybe even consider 3A.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of depth on their field after this year.
Quartz with the ball. Quartz takes a shot off back iron.
And
Flicko with the rebound. Down to Will. Down to Connor. Connor driving in. Doesn't get the foul.
Could have gotten the foul there.
I thought so too.
Yeah, guys, I don't think he really, I don't think Connor misses that badly without any contact, so I think there definitely should have been a foul there.
Oh, good
Ian
defense.
Hunter pokes ball loose. Olsen with the shot. Off back iron. Nick Flinko with the rebound. Way to hustle.
Plum ball.
And that's going to be Plum Mustangs basketball.
Plum's up by 7 with just under 3 minutes left now. As we see Tarasi and Luke Papilli coming into the game for Tyler and Nick Flinko.
Has Szymanski been in the whole game?
Yeah, and also
taken
not
him.
really seeing much success from him tonight.
Yeah, very odd. He's a Very good shooter, and we haven't seen it tonight.
He averages 15 points a game.
Yeah, I think Plum's totally shut him down. He's out of his groove right now. He's not feeling it, I don't think.
I think that may have been part of the game plan as Hunter gets the ball in the wing. He's going to drive.
And a good drive by Ian Hunter with the foul.
And thank God, guys. Zebra's been a little blind tonight. There has been a few questionable calls that I think definitely should have been called.
Absolutely, Billy. I think in some drives that there could have been a foul call, especially for Max on a few of them.
Yeah, just some ticky-tacky calls by the Zebra, according to Billy. But still, as we see, Armstrong has fouled more than Plum, which from when Billy's been here for the past couple of games, Plum's fouled out a couple of
Oh,
times.
yeah.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Big foul trouble for the Mustangs.
And that Mars game, holy.
Oh, yeah.
Holy.
I believe someone from Armstrong committed a lane violation, so Ian Hunter's going to get another chance here.
There it is. See the mistakes by Armstrong.
Max
right
Matulsi
there.
back in the game. I guess he's all right.
Yeah, mistakes by Armstrong causing Plum to score more points now, and now they're up by 9 instead of just being 8.
Yeah, they're really shooting themselves in the foot,
Yeah, hitting them in
Rossi
the
Means
Achilles.
also in for the game.
as we've seen there. And also, like I mentioned earlier, on the offensive side of the ball, they've really been taking some very questionable shots. We've seen
Yeah.
even a few this quarter.
Pampino with the ball. Back to Szymanski. Pampino back to Kortz. Szymanski drives, hits Olsen. Olsen drives, back to Szymanski. Gets a shot off front iron.
As Max gets another rebound there.
Telling you folks,
Double-double.
inching to a double-double.
Ah.
Moss is going to lose that ball. Almost gets
Hey,
it
good
back.
try by Connor Moss there to get the
Just hit off his shoe, I think, there.
Huddick with the ball, drives in. Tarasi, great defense.
True athleticism shown there by Tarasi Means.
Pompino taking it. Luke Papilli playing great defense. Pompino drives. He gets the foul.
As there's 90 seconds left now, this third quarter, as you're going to see Armstrong come up to the free throw line. Only down by 9.
Questionable math there by Zach.
Yeah.
It's Tarasi's first foul of the night. You know, I'm impressed. I'm impressed tonight. I mean, I think we've lowered the fouls. I think the coach definitely engraved that into their heads, that they need to foul less, because that's been the problem. But I think that's a great thing that they're doing tonight.
Yeah, but Plum cannot let up. Armstrong really has come out of the gate here this third quarter, almost outscoring the Mustangs.
Yeah, they're only down by 7.
Pretty much has been a trend, this scoring gap, for the entire game.
Bad pass by Max Matulsi.
Another turnover there. Just some good defense by Armstrong. Oh,
Good block by Tyler Kolonkowski.
yeah.
Number 2, Eli Wiles with the drive.
And he's going to go to the free throw line now.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wow.
What was that?
Wow.
Now we see Plum has more fouls now
My gosh.
than Armstrong
Stripes are
now.
being weird tonight.
Yeah, Zebras.
Once again, another questionable
Eli Wiles
ball.
makes his first.
Might have looked a little more than it was because, well, we could call it the aesthetics. He fell into the boards.
Yeah.
So they're obviously going to look for a foul there.
Hey, I've seen that in basketball. I mean, you know about the flopping. It's been pretty bad lately.
Hey, but even the best do it.
Yeah,
LeBron,
that is true.
LeBron,
he's the best one, and he's the best player.
yeah, LeBron may be the best basketball player to ever do it, debatably. But he can also be known as La Flop.
As we see, Armstrong has now cut it down to 6 minutes, 6 points. as there's only a minute left of the third quarter now.
Taurasi Means with the ball. Back to Tyler. Tyler observing. You know, the Mustangs aren't finding those cuts as well as they used to.
Yeah, we have to have.
And a good,
Like, oh, if Moss
Saw
would have
Connor
continued
there.
that cut there, I think he definitely would have had a chance. Ooh, great move by Kolinkowski.
Looks like Plum's gonna hold it out for the past minute. Probably get the last shot, maybe.
Mars is going to try to get.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Good grab by Taurasi there.
Great screen by Matolsi.
It's Kolinkowski. Kolinkowski drives back to Connor.
You gotta shoot
Connor
it now.
driving in. Gets his own rebound. Back up. Great shot
What
by
a
Connor.
great
Moss.
putback.
Connor Moss beats the buzzer.
Great putback by Connor Moss. Going to give Plum another 2 points, folks. As your score here is 34-26.
That was good play by the Plum Mustangs there, getting the last 2 points off on the board.
As we do a little mic switch here.
As we see the cheerleaders now, right before the fourth quarter coming on.
Hello, hello. Yeah, sorry for the little drift there, guys. You guys hear me okay?
We're good, Billy.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, good, 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 good.
Okay, everybody, please get out your 50-50 tickets as it's time to announce
Folks,
the winner.
they're drawing the 50-50 right before the fourth quarter starts here.
All right, Billy. Billy and Matt, what do you expect the Plum Mustangs to do with by being up by 8 with 1 quarter left?
Hey, Zach, I hope they close it out here, you know? I mean, close game. I don't think any of us thought of this, but they just gotta keep attacking the basket and hopefully get a win here.
Yeah, these late stages in the game is still somewhat close. Very, very low scoring, I might add. Like I talked about earlier, Mustangs average about 65, 70 points a game. Very explosive offense, but just cannot find their mojo tonight.
That has been a pretty defensive game, I think.
So you just go a lob pass. It's going to be no good. Kolinkowski does get the tip. And it's going to stay here for Armstrong. Spin, and that is indeed a drabble. I said that with a B instead of a V. That definitely is a travel. One too many steps on the spin layup. As Means inbounds the ball for Kolinkowski, he's able to move. Kolinkowski drives down the floor, does pick up his dribble. He's going to find Moss on the wing. Moss finds a great cut by Taurasi.
Great cut by Taurasi.
Yeah, good call, Billy and Mac. What a cut by Taurasi there, getting up 2 points on the board to take the lead by 10.
Ventura is going to find his big down in the paint.
And it goes back to
And
8.
he does get it to go. As Zach said, Mustang lead is back to 8 points. It's Kolinkowski has been getting his minutes even though this is his first game back.
And I think he's doing a great job. He's holding the ball really well, dribbling very efficiently.
Tries to find Moss down in the low post. Armstrong's going to get a finger on it
Coming in for the game for
as
the Mustangs.
Matolo checks back in for the Mustangs.
I'd like to give a shout out to our PA system guy, Nick Nardo, down there.
Yeah, Nick's doing a real good job tonight. Yeah, good for Nick.
Yep.
I mean, we miss him up here, obviously,
Yeah.
but
He's doing a great job down there.
Ty looked like he was fouled, huh, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, these refs.
His
are
head,
just-
jacked backwards.
Yeah, if you didn't see the call down there by Max, Max got kneed in the
Yeah, I
back.
saw Zach.
Wow.
That
That
was-
looked like
Yeah, and
a
he's actually
wide
hobbling
pass.
when he's walking now, so he's still bothered by probably his Charlie horse or something.
Yeah.
So 36-30 here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs with a 6-point lead, 6:36 left. So a little closer, guys, than we
Then we all
thought.
projected. We all thought it was going to be like plus 15 by the Mustangs.
Yeah, 15 or 20 by now. But, you know, the Red Hawks hanging in here. Low scoring, so both teams struggling a little bit tonight shooting. And again, maybe Plum underestimated a little bit, but regardless, hopefully they'll be able to close out here. And good for the Red Hawks, good showing tonight. So we'll see if the Mustangs can hold on and hold on tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we can stress this enough. We talked about this earlier in the broadcast. Mustangs, they're getting really good cuts all around. It's just the guards and the guys up on top outside the three-point line aren't able to find them in the paint, and I think that's what is killing the Mustangs right now. And that is why it's kind of a low-scoring game, because we're not seeing as much inside scoring as we usually do for the Mustangs.
Again, like I said, Connor scoring over 20 points a game. I don't think he has 20 points right now, but we'll see if he gets up here at the fourth quarter.
As Kolonkowski's going to start with the ball for Plum. He's going to find Matolo on the right wing.
And Tyler's played some good minutes tonight, guys.
Alex,
For his
yeah,
first
he
game back.
has.
Flinko, that is a big.
Good
great
three there
shot.
by Flinko. Kind Mustangs now take that lead to 9.
Tulsi.
Max playing a very aggressive there.
Metro's going to find Huddick. Huddick's going to find Walls. Walls is going to find Brown. A little bit of a give and go here.
Whoa.
Smansky at the top.
So was that Alex clapping?
Yeah, that was Alex clapping there against one of Armstrong's best players right there.
I will say he is doing a good job on defense, as you see right there. Good defense, but he's going to get his rebound back. Cannot get it to
Got to
go.
get
Good
those
board by-
offensive rebounds there.
Yeah, it's another thing that's killing the Mustangs tonight. Offensive rebounds. Definitely losing in that department. As Flinko has the ball in the wing, Matolo cuts into low post as Matolsi is found on the top.
I like the set here, guys, by the Mustangs. No reason to rush a shot. You're up by 9. It's already been a minute here since they scored. As we're under 5 minutes now to go in the fourth. Mustangs up 39-30 against the Armstrong Red Hawks.
Yeah, I think a dumb shot or a turnover is the last thing that the Mustangs need. And like we mentioned a lot, there is no shot clock in high school basketball.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we can take this down to 30 seconds in the
Yeah.
game. I mean, obviously, Armstrong won't allow that to happen, but
Because they do have a lot of fouls.
oh,
to get.
good
Great
cut.
cut by Nick Flinko.
That's what you're looking for by the Plum Mustangs right there, up by now 11.
Yeah, backdoor cut there by Nick Flinko. Bucket good. Mustangs lead double digits. That's simple.
And they get the turnover there. Now the Plum Mustangs get the counter.
Shot by
Alex for 3. Flinko.
Should
No.
have set his feet, but that is okay.
He's hustling back.
Smansky's going to get the ball.
Oh.
Going to try to get a charge. They're not going to call it, then they're going to calling a
Yeah,
blocking
call
foul.
that blocking foul there on Kolonkowski.
Now, the Mustangs court doesn't show it, but there is actually a charging zone in basketball where it's supposed to be called, right around where the ref is at right now.
Yeah, it's right inside the blocks there, Billy.
And I think he was just outside it, so I don't think that's why they called it, or they didn't call it. As we see a few Mustang players getting ready to check in for the Mustangs.
Yeah, it looks like Papilli and Moss ready to check in. Flinko looks a little gassed here, hands on hips, so he's coming out, and Tyler's kind of, since he picked up the foul, he'll come out.
You know, I think Tyler's having a great debut back.
Yeah.
Passing the ball very nice.
Yeah,
Not scoring a lot
100.
of points, but handling the ball really well.
Yeah, 100%. I agree, Matt. Yeah, he looks good. Looks like he hasn't missed a beat.
Szymanski's going to line up. He's going to drill his free throw. It is now a 10-point game with 4 minutes and 6 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Although both teams not really in too much foul trouble, so if one team, preferably the Mustangs, not preferably, but most likely the Mustangs
Yeah,
with the
'cause-
lead. Not too much foul trouble, and Armstrong can give up a lot of fouls to stop the clock.
Yeah, the fouls are 5-3 Mustangs right now.
Armstrong.
Sorry for the camera work there, everyone.
I don't know. Ooh, voice crack. I don't know who called it, but someone did call a full timeout. I believe it was the Mustangs.
Probably to get almost like park the bus now with just 4 minutes left.
Well, Armstrong has to get some quick shots, guys. They need a couple defensive stops, and then they got to be able to convert on the other end. I mean, you're within 4 minutes now.
Yeah,
100% agree with that.
Yeah, and if they keep on taking the trend of, as I mentioned earlier, not very smart shots, to put it in a nicer way, then yeah. Matola's going to get the ball for the Mustangs. He's going to inbound it right back to Luke Papilli. And Moss works everywhere on the floor. He's going to work high post, low post, and even back on the wing. As he's going to swing it back to Matola. Matola finds Papilli.
Huddick playing good defense on Papilli.
Yeah, they're starting to put a little more pressure on the Mustangs now. With just 3:30 left now.
Moss hits a screen for Matolsi. Matolsi's going to find Matolo. Matolo back to Means. Moss, dribble drive. They are going to call a foul on the floor.
I think that might be the last person you want to foul there.
Yeah. I agree, Zach.
Good thing. The ref did call it
Yeah,
on the
not
floor.
shooting. Yeah, it's a floor foul. So.
As Matolo inbounds the ball for Plum. Cross lane pass to
wide
Matolo.
open.
Hop step for Matolo. Gets it to go. Great move by Alex Matolo. Giving the Mustangs a 12-point lead. Smancy's going to find his big in the corner. Another shot.
Good shot.
And a great shot by Maverick Good.
See Armstrong starting to put a little more pressure on the Mustangs here as they put a little pressure.
Just a 9-point lead now for the Mustangs with 2:47 left to go in this game.
Oh, almost
Really
turnover
almost
there.
a turnover, as Mr. Barat said. He's going to find Means on the wing. Back to Papilli. Moss sees the driving lane. He's going to take advantage. Cannot get it to go.
A little too
Matolsi
hard.
tries.
Good save by the Redhawks.
Indeed, a great save. Szymanski wide open for the three.
Ooh.
No good.
Good board by
Matolsi.
Max Matolsi.
Good rebound by Max there,
Yeah.
as we say, maybe a double-double.
Maybe a double-double.
Wide open.
Not going to take the shot. Definitely should have.
It's plenty.
I don't know, Billy. Who said that? Was that Matt that said that?
No.
That's Billy. Yeah, I mean you're up by 9. You don't they don't have to
You
rush.
don't have to force a shot. That's
Yeah, now if it's 5, maybe it's 9.
They've killed it in 20 seconds now, just turn.
It's kick.
Gets
They call
so
kick,
lucky.
kick,
They
kick or
got it.
foul. What was it called?
Kick.
Kick.
Yeah, I think a kick.
Will Brewer back in the game.
Yeah.
That's good. Will getting some more minutes here.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot more minutes through the season.
And I think pretty soon the Redhawks are going to have to resort to fouling.
Yeah, I agree, Billy. It's coming here by 9 here. I mean, if I was the coach, I'd D up for about 15 seconds. After that, I would foul.
Like right now, that's
Yeah, like right here, you gotta get the ball.
a great pass. Give it go to Matolo.
And
And
great.
one.
I think that
Great finish
Yeah.
by Alex Matolo and a great pass by Matolsi.
I think that might have been the first and one call of today, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
I think they sealed the deal there with that one.
Might be. Minute 30 left to go. Mustangs up by double digits again, guys, by 11. Matola looking to put it up to 12.
Guys, even though it was late in the game, that was a big momentum shifter with just 90 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
Nothing but the bottom of the basket there for Matola. Mustangs up by 12. Red Hawks got to score and score quick here, guys.
And I think they understand that as they get a
Yeah,
really fast
really
drive on the
fast
court. It's going to
set.
take a three. No good. And
Great
Matola
board by
with
Alex.
another board.
Got a foul here.
Mustangs
Mustangs
moving the ball
playing
well.
a little keep away here. Max has
If
it.
it's one person to foul, I would foul Max Patulsi, but they still have a few more fouls to give until the bonus.
Yeah, well, that was number team 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they still have
It's his first team 6.
still not in that 1-and-1. Oh,
Pass to Will Brewer.
boy, not even
Mustangs.
looking to shoot, guys.
No.
Just pull it out.
Which is smart by the Mustangs. Don't really have to take any shots here. Mustangs are moving the ball really well.
With just now 1 minute left.
Yeah, this is, I think it
don't-
might be academic now, guys. 46-34.
I
No
don't even
rush.
think they're trying to foul.
No, I think this, wow, this
They are
foul
right
there.
on
Yeah,
there, foul.
Matt, I agree with you. I think they weren't. Game's over. It's academic, I think, down by 12, 47 seconds left.
Third team 7.
So that will be the 7th team foul. So that's 1-and-1, right?
Yeah.
In the game for the Mustangs, 23, Ian Hunter.
So Ian comes back in. He replaces Max Matulski, and that will be it for Max tonight.
Great performance from Max. Couldn't have asked for anything more. Great rebounding from him, and also
That is Armstrong
pretty
ball.
pretty good scoring outlet for them as well.
Yeah, so Plum guys, we can start talking a little bit about the game Tuesday night against the Kiski Cavaliers. Looks like the winner of that game is going to have the rights to that 4th place finish and get that last playoff seed here, have that advantage. So
Yeah, we talked about that during the
yeah, pregame. So that's a biggie.
yeah.
Yeah, Plum took care of business here tonight. Armstrong, good bucket there by,
Yeah,
who was
late
that, Billy?
bucket.
Jesse
Number
Ventura.
5.
Ventura?
Jesse Ventura. These Mustangs are just going to dribble this one out. Matola is going to find.
Mustangs up by 10. I think that's the way it's going to finish, guys. 10 seconds left to go. Matt will get the scoreboard here as it winds down. 5 seconds left, 3 seconds left. Mustangs walking off the floor, and low-scoring game tonight. Didn't see that, guys, but Mustangs win by double digits, 46-36. So Matt now has joined our broadcast. Matt doesn't know we do this unless he listened and did his homework. We have tonight's 3 stars, so we won't let Matt go first. We'll start on the right with Zach and work our way over to Matt. So, Zach, go first. Give me one of the stars. Who played well tonight for the Mustangs?
Personally, as always, I think Connor Moss had a pretty good game.
Sure.
So I'm going to just give one of my stars to him and have you guys pick the last couple stars of the night.
I am going to go. I thought that the return of Tyler Kolinkowski put in some good minutes, some good hustle tonight. Pushed the ball up. I like the way Tyler played. First game back from an injury is always tough. And I think he acquitted himself extremely well. Billy, Matt.
I'm definitely going to give my star to Max Matulsi. Really had, stats-wise, had a great game. Very close to a double-double. At least had 10 rebounds. Wasn't keeping an exact count, 7 points. But also, I think one of his main stats, he only had 2 fouls tonight. That is big. We've seen him.
And he had one early. I don't mean to interrupt, right? Didn't he have
Yeah.
one a little bit earlier in the first, I thought?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
So-
but yeah, great performance by Matulsi and great physical play. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Alex Matolo. I saw great things out of him tonight. I mean, offensively, he wasn't there before this game, but he managed to get some points. And again, at the beginning when Billy said his physicality and his defense, it was pretty good tonight. And I think that was a good reason why the Mustangs put up a good fight tonight.
No, I agree. I think all 4 of the players we picked did well. So, you kind of, on paper, you're hoping the Mustangs would win by 20. But give the Red Hawks credit. They're a little scrappy tonight, hung in. Both teams missed some shots, but the bottom line is Plum had to win, and they got the win, and it was a win by double digits, which sets us up for a big game Tuesday night at the Kiski Cavaliers. And the winner of that game will have the inside track on making the playoffs. The loser will definitely have their work cut out for them, Billy.
Yeah. Also, following that game, another big game against Franklin Regional, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast. Franklin Regional losing 2 big players, and that is also a big key game for the Mustangs.
And that's next Friday, correct?
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
Yeah, so that's a big week for the Mustangs. Mustangs go 0-2. That signals essentially the end of the season. They go 1-1. They might need some things to happen. They go 2-0. They control their own destiny, and they're in the playoffs. So that sets it up for them. But good job tonight, guys. And once again, the final score tonight is the Plum Mustangs 46 and the Armstrong Red Hawks 36. Good night, everybody.
Go Stangs.